Charlie Kirk, he had some really weird stances on a lot of situations, and although he sounded very educated, I don't think he knew about it. Well, I ain't gonna say he didn't know, but he chose not to really talk about certain things. And I don't know if it's him or the people he talked about, but I wonder if anybody asked him about Black Wall Street, Lake Lanier / Oscarville, the black farmers with land taken, and things like that. But we're going to check out some of his clips, and we're going to talk about this. Unsub, resub, hit the notification bell, all, and yeah, let's get to it. Now, bro really has this thing about this theory of no systematic hate or anything like that, and I beg to differ. I really do. Because when we've established an economy that was thriving, things happened. Things really happened. And I had to address somebody in the comments, and I had to say, like, look, if you touch a burning stove and get really burned, are you going to touch it again or be prone to do it again? Or are you going to even touch it when it's that hot? And I say that to say this. We've been conditioned by the past. And it's not a thing of looking back. It's a thing of, well, when they established this, it got firebombed, it got this and that, and the town got flooded and all this other stuff. And it still goes on, in my opinion.
How else is your future, you as a man in America, not a black man, how is your future somehow restricted by racism?
My natural hair is seen as unprofessional when I go into an office or workplace. When I walk around in certain places, people just assume, like I've said earlier, the dirty looks. When people think you are automatically the worst of the worst solely because
we don't think that.
You've interrupted me like 10 times
because
now.
you think you know what white people think, and you don't.
I don't know what white people
Then
think.
why
Did it go too far? Well, for example, it created an entire civil rights leviathan that gave us affirmative action. Civil rights leviathan? What do you mean?
Yeah, so if you can let me finish three words in.
Sorry.
Yeah, so if you can let me finish three words in.
Sorry.
You keep on saying you know what white people think.
I've seen it. I'm not
you've
saying
seen
I
our
think-
thoughts?
I've seen what people have done to me and people who look like me around the world and around in America.
How? Again, yeah, so if you can let me finish three words in.
Sorry.
Yeah, so if you can let me finish three words in.
Sorry.
You are, let's just make an example. You are here in the wealthiest country ever,
Yes.
at an amazing university, with all the opportunity imaginable in front of you. And all you want to do is look backwards at everything that prevented you, when you are a glaring example that there is no systemic racism and you can actually achieve your wildest dreams.
Whoa, I never said that. Hey.
He's acting like, now, I want to say this. We got to hold ourselves accountable, because there are certain groups of us that really fit the stereotype. I can understand how some people will lock their doors when we're around or give us funny stares and things like that. But this does not mean it's okay for this dude, Charlie, to act like that doesn't happen. We have a ceiling. Let's be real. We only can go so high. But being that he's from a different hue and background, he doesn't face those same type of things that we face. And here, I want to talk about the farmers real quick. If we can have all this stuff in this wonderful, beautiful, wealthy land, why do farmers get their land taken? Why is that even a thing? Why was there a black man in Cincinnati that bought a street for $5,000 and now the city wants to take it? Let's be real. We can achieve things, but they won't let us achieve too much. And if we do, history shows that things will happen or can happen. Let's be real.
If a white person were to come up and say, black America really needs to get its act together and stop sleeping around all the time and needs to actually have enough.
Why would you?
Because it's true. Because
why would
it's
you
true.
just walk up to someone and talk and attack their culture from the outside?
Well, hold
You
on.
can't
Because
talk about someone
Yeah, so if you can let me finish three words in.
Sorry.
Yeah, so if you can let me finish three words in.
Sorry.
Hold on. Let's look at the evidence. You said to myself, you said there's all these people suffering in Chicago. There's all these people that are terrible. I'm telling you why. It's because there's been bad decisions that have been institutionalized. Let me finish. And
their culture from the outside.
Well, hold
You
on,
can't
because-
talk about their culture from the outside.
Well, hold
You
on,
can't
because-
talk about some.
Yeah, so if you can let me finish three words in.
Sorry.
I don't like this dude. I really don't. And he is assessing from the outside in. I just don't like this dude. I don't like him at all. And I really feel like he doesn't like or didn't like certain groups of people. I really do. Get mad if you want. That's how I feel. That's what I hear. Why does this dude want to get so rude when people make points and interrupt them, but he doesn't want to be interrupted? It's let me finish and let me get some more words out and all of that stuff.
let me finish. And rap artists and athletes and people at the top level of black society that refuse to ever challenge the core rot in black America, which is that they are allowing degeneracy and hedonism to eat the soul of what once was a beautiful black culture, and instead they go around saying it's the boogeyman of racism, the white man is out to get you, and the result is black America is doing worse than it was in the 1960s. That is the contention, period.
Black people are doing worse than the 1960s. That's very true. That's very true. 100% true. Because we know we can't have shit. We've had thriving communities get shut down. Yes, I'm repeating that. And I can't help but think that every time he talks about, oh, well, we could do whatever we want in this beautiful, wealthy land and blah, blah, blah. No, you and your people can do what you guys want. Period. And I gotta keep it light, y'all. Real talk. I don't get enough donations to keep it all the way real, just in case this thing gets demonetized, but y'all get the point.
Fauntleroy thought he snagged a great deal when he purchased a vacant lot in Trenton, Ohio for $5,000 from the Butler County Sheriff's Office auction 3 years ago. Yet he quickly realized he got more than he bargained for. He only planned to use the lot to build himself a home, but the price included the entire street, where several other homes are located. Now, the city of Trenton is trying to reclaim the street through eminent domain. Fauntleroy told WCPO 9 News he's not being offered what he deserves. They shut me out, Fauntleroy said of his interactions with the city. They block my calls. It's hard to even get through to anybody. It's been a nightmare. When the city began the process of reclaiming the land, Fauntleroy says they only assess the value of the lot, not the entire street.
But we can do whatever we want, have whatever we want in this wonderful, wealthy country. I beg to differ. I really do. Because if that was the case, things like this wouldn't happen when this man paid for this. He purchased this street for $5K. Come on, man. Let's be real. Eminent domain. Let's be real. All right, so this next clip is Charleston White, and he's talking about what he thinks about the situation. We're going to check out him reacting, but I want to let you guys know this. I don't support what this dude says or how he says it or certain words that he uses, but there's a clip that I'm going to include after these initial clips to let you know how he does it to the other side too. And this is why I don't like Charleston White, because he does these really outlandish things or says these things, and he hides behind the persona thing or the comedy thing or, yeah, oh, this is just a character, blah, blah, blah. I'm not feeling it at all. I don't mess with Charlie or Charles.
What's your opinions of Kirk's death? I don't give a fuck about Kirk's death. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no white man dying. I don't give a fuck about no white boy dying. They got care about a white boy being killed by another white boy. I don't give a fuck about no white boy dying. I don't give a fuck about no Pepperwood getting shot. I don't give a fuck about no white boy getting killed. Fuck his kids. They give a fuck about that white boy kid. They probably autistic anyway. Give a fuck about that white boy kid. They give a fuck them kids. Charlie Kirk, baby. Give a fuck. All the posters that dive in there, boy, anyway, man. Slick book about no boy. The white on white crime. I don't give a fuck about white on white crime. White people don't care about black on black crime. Fuck that white boy in his deal. Hey guys, Charlie Kirk wasn't killed by. He was killed by his own kind.
So did y'all see that Utah governor or whatever said they were just hoping it'll be somebody else? You know why? Because they want to hate. They really want to hate. They really want to hate. They was hoping it'd just be a black guy or an immigrant. They was just hoping it would be someone else. But you know what? God used your own kind. God used, and they're gonna try to make it seem like this kid was brainwashed. And no. I keep telling white people, even your children are rejecting your rhetoric. Even your children is because they like rap music, they like this, they like Mexican. Even white children are rejecting that bullshit that you guys are trying to spew. So there's no way you guys they cannot twist this. No, you guys, he was killed by a young white conservative kid.
Now, I don't care about the dude too much and his views, but I'll never come at it like that because I just feel like you don't talk about people like that, especially in their passing. But he went to an all-black college, and this is his take on what he experienced because they booked him or whatever. He said he came for free, but they wanted to have a debate, and this is Charleston's reaction.
The white people, I'm the damn my people. Charles. They wasting my time bringing me here. They wasting my damn. With me about my people. Y'all don't even care about y'all people. Go talk to your grandmama then. They wasting my time. Racism. I don't believe in racism.
Get that card to Mr. White, big
I
dog.
don't believe in land and land. I don't believe in
God bless y'all, man.
You too. Man, I don't give a damn about no ACU. I went to a white school.
And you're now at an HBCU.
I don't give a fuck about an HBCU.
Well, why are you here?
Because they brought me here by mistake. Hey, bro. I didn't know I was coming.
Let go.
I didn't know I was coming.